Let's dive into the first hint and predictions for One Piece chapter 1154. Ready? Then let's go right after the intro. Hello everyone, and welcome to the channel. We're here with the very first pre-spoiler hint for chapter 1154 of One Piece. Before we jump into today's content, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. That really helps the channel grow and reach even more people. Give me that boost. Now, let's get straight to it. We're finally entering a new chapter week after a long break, and this one promises some major revelations. That's thanks to the editor's preview and the first spoiler hint from the main leaker. Let's break them down and theorize together. Starting with the editor's preview. The truth is being revealed. What will be the fate of Elbaf? It's a fairly standard line, but interesting nonetheless, because it aligns perfectly with the main leaker's first clue, which was a gif of a man saying, "Now everything makes sense." So yeah, everything points to a huge reveal in this chapter. You know that missing puzzle piece that makes everything finally click in One Piece? That's probably what we're getting in chapter 1154. Could this be when we finally learn the reason behind King Harold's death? Or why Loki was accused? And most of all, why the king tore off his own horns? Everything suggests that this chapter's revelations will follow that path. So here are some quick predictions I'd like to make for chapter 1154. Predictions and what to expect. I believe this will be another full flashback chapter. We'll probably see all the gaps in King Harold's past finally being filled. Actually, I think this flashback won't just be about him, but about Loki's entire journey as well. And that flashback arc might continue into the next chapters, not just this one. So even if we get a ton of info on Harold, it likely won't conclude here. Key moments that could happen in the chapter. We'll finally learn why King Harold ripped off his own horns. We might find out what led to his death. I imagine the chapter starts with Harold to Elbaf, only to discover that his wife, Streeta, has died from an illness. At that point, he learns the truth about Loki. Now, will they say that Prince Loki was killed by his mother? Or maybe that he was never born? Or could it be that Harold finds Prince Loki barely alive and injured? Whatever the case, things are looking intense. We might get some very dramatic and emotional scenes. Will Big Mom appear? Maybe. I'm thinking about the moment when Big Mom arrived in Elbaf as a child, taken in by Mother Carmel. Could we see Mother Carmel in this chapter too? I believe so. We'll likely get some background there, which could make this flashback even more interesting. Yes, Zebeck might show up. I'm still wondering why he went to Elbaf and what happened when he met Prince Loki. Remember, Loki wanted to go with him, but couldn't. Maybe we'll finally get that story. And the chapter's ending? I think the chapter will end with Imu-sama contacting King Harold, or maybe a Holy Knight doing it on Imu's behalf. If it's a Holy Knight, I'm betting on Garling Figurland showing up in Elbaf. The more I think about this flashback, the more possibilities come to mind, and that teaser about everything finally making sense only raises the hype even more. Quick rundown of the spoiler and release schedule. Sunday and Monday, more hints are expected starting today and especially tomorrow. Tuesday, we should see the first official spoilers as usual. Keep in mind that some spoilers drop as early as Monday, so stay alert. Wednesday, we'll get the full summary and additional leaks. Thursday, the full Scanlation chapter should be available for reading. Sunday, the official release on Manga Plus. Always read on Manga Plus. It really makes a difference to support the official release and enjoy a proper translation. And finally, my bet, there won't be a break after this chapter. It's highly unlikely. Chapter 1155 will probably come the very next week. That's it, folks. These were the first details and predictions for Chapter 1154 of One Piece. Now let's ride the hype wave and wait for what's shaping up to be an epic chapter. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Thanks for watching, and until next time, Take care and see ya.